Good morning, everybody. This is Libby with Breathe Physical Therapy and Wellness. I am coming to you live from my street. I'm kind of right next to the interstate, so I hope you can hear me. We know that exercise makes us healthier. We know that being social makes us healthier too, but in this time where we can't quite be as social as we'd like, exercise is one great way to boost your immune system. So I have 2 hacks if getting yourself to exercise is a challenge, if motivation is one of your real problems. One of the ways I'm listening to the Happiness Lab podcast on my walk this morning, and one of the ways that I get myself out in the morning to go for walks is that I'm excited to listen to my podcast. Another way that you can help motivate yourself is to only listen to your novel when you go for a walk. So you can download books from Audible, or my Audible subscription is one of my favorite things that I've ever invested in. Otherwise, I listen to lots and lots of free podcasts. You can get the Libby app from your library and listen to novels while you walk. And so one way is, instead of like sitting down and reading your book, if you only let yourself listen to your book while you're walking or while you're exercising, that's a great hack. My second hack is our urban poles. I'm out walking, you burn like 50% more calories using poles, you use more muscles, you turn on your abs. We can talk about getting your pelvic floor. We are having a class coming up about how to use these poles, and this morning I've been experimenting with all sorts of different exercises. I've been using my poles to do squats. I've been using my poles to do my active warm-up. So getting your poles and having sort of a trick to get you out the door when walking seems hard or if it hurts. So the 2 hacks that I have for you this morning, 1 related to motivation and 2 related to getting more calories burned so that you can boost your immune system, is listening to a podcast or a book from your library, or I use this like FM player as an app on my phone, or Nordic walking, which is kind of it makes walking a little bit more fun and burns more calories and burns more muscles. So if you need some extra motivation to get some more exercise, because we know that exercise boosts our immune system, right? So listening to a novel or listening to a podcast, it's one of my main ways that gets me out in the morning. And using urban poles, we have a live class that we're going to do via a Google Hangout on urban polling coming up next week or in 2 weeks. So grab your poles, grab your headphones. Mine are broken right now, so I've got them in my pocket. My phone, well, it's right, I'm talking into my phone right now, but I carry it in my pocket because my headphones aren't working. But I learn a lot from podcasts, or I listen to books and I learn a lot. Two main hacks to get you going in the day. Let me know, what is your hack? I guess that's a really question. What gets you motivated to go outside and out of your comfortable bed, or when you'd rather watch TV and decompress or have a snack after work? Would you let me know below what it is? Because I've been reading a lot about habits too, about how it's not, it's not motivation. It's not a personal lack of anything. It's just our habits, right? And our habit is to sit down and watch TV or grab a snack or stay in bed a little too long instead of getting out the door to exercise. So do you have a special hack that helps you get going? Mine is, I love to listen to podcasts and books. I like getting my poles out. Those are my main things, and it's just tied for me getting out of bed. The book by Mel Robbins is the 5-second rule, and so that's another quick hack that I use to get going. You count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, because we know that, sorry, I hope you can hear me, because we know that human beings are motivated by the status quo. It is hard for us to change unless it is our habit. And so when we're trying to get a new habit started, there are a lot of ways. So a new habit like exercise, there are a lot of ways to think about starting a new habit, and it has nothing to do with willpower or personal failing. So I would love to hear below if you have any habits that get you to exercise. Like sleep in your gym clothes, does that work for you? That's never worked for me. I mean, nobody's going to the gym, so we have to be working out at home. I like grabbing my poles. I like listening to podcasts. I have FM player. I'm just repeating myself because I don't know where people are coming and going. I have an Audible subscription. I use the free app Libby or Overdrive from my library. And I also listen to tons of free podcasts. I have an app on my phone called FM Player, so I love podcasts that I listen to. Right now I'm listening to The Happiness Lab with Dr. Laurie Santos. It's a great, it talks about the research behind how we can be happier. I love listening to leadership podcasts. I love the culture. There's a culture one that I like to listen to. Samin Nosrat, it's called Home Cooking. Those are different podcasts I like to listen to while I'm walking, and those are big motivation for me to get exercising, especially in the morning. And so you could just say, nope, I'm only going to listen to my book that I'd rather be reading while I'm exercising. Do you have any habits that get you exercising? Also, I've been out using my poles. They are awesome for burning more calories, turning on more muscles, getting more bang for your workout buck if you've only got a short time to get out exercising. We've got a class coming up in 2 weeks online. You have enough time to buy your poles before the class. Please let me know if you have any hacks or if you that help you get to exercise. Or even give me a wave if you watched and this was helpful. Or do you have a podcast that you like to listen to, a book that you like to listen to, a certain app that you use? I would love to know. Okay, thank you. Have an awesome day. Bye, guys.